won't see the pain, but they'll judge the result. You suffer in silence. They don't see the nights you couldn't sleep. They don't see the failure, the fear, the tears you wiped away when no one was watching. But they will see your success and call it luck. They'll say, must be nice. But they weren't there when you had nothing but doubt and still showed up. When you had no applause and still worked in the dark. They didn't bleed like you did, but they'll act like they understand. You weren't chosen. You chose yourself. You didn't wait to feel strong. You fought until strength showed up. You didn't need permission. You just refused to quit. That's what makes you different. So let them doubt. Let them talk. Because when the world finally sees your rise, they'll never understand what it cost you.
Facts.
W's.
And that's brought to you by
The Unnoticed Podcast.
Is that Chris?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast that goes unnoticed.
Welcome back to the spot. Don't make it hot. We love you, even if you love us or not.
And welcome to 166. Shout out to all the listeners on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Patreon.
Pictures are getting personal shout out in the end.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I missed you guys. I know we posted last week the ghost hunting video and shit, but
Yo, why you look exactly like that dumb in that video? Yeah, it's like what?
If this is the portal to hell, why don't you come out of that ground and come and get us? I don't even have service. Fuck. Yep.
it didn't feel the same. I've been itching to record since last week.
It's been 2 weeks, right?
It's been 2 weeks, but it felt longer, I'm not gonna lie. Because like the way we just
Stop.
not stop, but the way that we just kept like delaying the record days, it just felt like it was mad long, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, it's probably like 3 weeks. It feels like 3 weeks.
Nah, no way. No way.
It feels like 3 weeks.
When was the last time we posted? Whoa. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was 3 weeks.
Because we record a week before we actually post, or like a couple days before we post. So it's most likely like 3 weeks since we posted. Oh, recorded.
That's probably why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling too, bro.
Yeah, you gotta lock in, bro. What's up with you, bro? It's supposed to be my ride or die, bro, in this fucking podcast shit, bro.
You think it's me?
Anyways, yeah.
Wait,
Probably.
you did us keeping that in?
I'll bleep it out, but I'll keep like I won't.
Nah, bro. Well, fuck bleeping that shit out, bro. I'm being dead ass. Like I got to a point where, yo, all right, guys, I'm probably gonna.
Wait, you being dead ass?
I'm being so dead ass.
The first thing we get out the way that's big in the Mexican community. Canelo finally, not that he finally lost, but like he lost to Terrance Crawford. And
You watched the fight? Or?
yeah, I did watch it, and he got outboxed, bro. Like, were you watching it?
I did.
Literally, like the first 3 rounds, I automatically knew. Yeah, I feel like Terrance Crawford's gonna like not knock him out, but just outbox him and win by points.
You see, like in the beginning, it felt weird, like the whole entrance.
Yeah,
the whole like performance, because usually what it is the first person goes before Canelo. Terrance Crawford went before Canelo, literally the same way. But it was just so weird, bro, because he came out to
Mexican
music.
Yeah.
And that shit threw me the fuck off, bro. And I already knew, like, that's when it snapped, bro. The energy shifted, and it was like, nah, something is happening, bro, and Canelo might not actually win, bro. And then they didn't allow him to have the national anthem be performed.
Why?
Bro, just like Turkish motherfucker, that motherfucker who basically organized the whole like thing, basically didn't want that. They just didn't allow it, bro. They didn't even do
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, they didn't even do the national anthem for the United States.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice.
But when that happened, it felt like something swapped. Like maybe Canelo was supposed to win, but it was some sort of destiny swap where some spiritual shit was going on, and Terrance Crawford came out to the Mexican music, and it just felt like the aura shifted, bro. Usually Canelo is the one with the fucking aura, but this time you could tell, bro, like the aura split.
Yeah, and also I feel like it was smart for Crawford to do that only because it threw everybody off. You would think that he would come out to some other type of song, but he came out to like mariachis and shit, which I think it was pretty smart.
You know what's a crazy fun fact about that too?
What?
That's his like boy, like the guy who was singing.
Crawford?
Yeah,
That's
his friend and shit for a very long time since they were like young and shit.
That's fire. I didn't even know that. But I was gonna say like the only reason why I kind of had doubts that Canelo was not gonna win, even though I wanted him to win because he's Mexican, of course. For like you always want him to win, and he's like the best boxer, like one of the best boxers in the world. I knew how Crawford boxed beforehand because you introduced me to him, and then I started watching like highlights of his fights, and I already knew, he's a fucking nice ass boxer. And the thing that probably would have conflicted people was the fact that he was moving up in weight.
Yeah,
but
2 weight
I don't
classes.
think I didn't think it was gonna like
matter
throw him off or matter at all. Even towards the end, I'm not mad about Crawford winning the fight.
You know what's crazy? Me either. When it happened, I was disappointed because obviously I'm a big ass Canelo fan. I'm a fan to any Mexican boxer. Like for example, Ryan Garcia. I'm a fan of his. Even like I'm not really a fan of like the Vargas brothers. Even though one of the brothers, I think is an older brother, he fought that night. I don't really give a fuck about him. But any Mexican boxer, I'm a big fan of. Obviously Canelo. I fucking love Canelo. And when he lost to Bivol, I wasn't mad about it. And when he lost to Terrance Crawford, I wasn't really mad about it either. And I kind of expected it because I was watching the fight. And guys, when I watch a boxing match, I don't just fucking watch like, oh my gosh. Like, I'm literally analyzing that shit. And from the first round to the last round, you could tell that Canelo just wasn't ready and prepared enough to verse Terrance Crawford, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like what he had in his mind, what him and his corner had in his mind was, he's going to be able to push him around, bully him around, maybe having in mind, he's moving up 2 weight classes. He's not really used to the weight. He's going to be a little bit like slow and not really have like proper balance. But he was completely fine. Like his game plan was completely fucked. Literally his game plan was the same shit that he did to fucking Charlo. He does it to everybody. But it really worked with that motherfucker. He throws his right or his left. Because usually what that type of fighter does, like Terrance Crawford, he's playing very smart, bro. Same shit with Mayweather. That's how Mayweather beat him, bro. He would catch him a couple times. And Mayweather was literally notorious for just running around the ring. And a lot of people say that he got a lot of wins just running around. So what Canelo does is whenever he's goes in front of him, you see he's trying to corner him, right? And since he knows that his opponent does not want to trade punches with him, if you could tell, like that's what he has in his mind, Canelo. A lot of the people that he has fought don't want to trade punches with him because they know how strong of a puncher Canelo is, right? So what he does, he tries to corner them, and then whenever they get close to the ropes, they're either going to go left or they're either going to go right. They're not going to go towards him. So instead of him wasting his energy going like this, because they're just going to either go left or right, he tries to catch them on the move. So whenever he reads if they're going to go right or left, and that's the hook that he throws. Yeah. Boom. If he's going to go right, he throws a right hook. If he's going to go left, he throws a left hook and shit. But fucking Crawford read that shit. You know what I mean? Literally every single time he would do it, like throw the left or the right hook. He would catch it. And instead of just running away, because that's usually what they do, like every opponent that Canelo has versed, they feel the punch and they run. They keep going. Like they don't want to stay in that pocket. But fucking Crawford, bro, literally surprised me. And I knew this is why he was going to win. He would catch it, and then instead of automatically going, he would hit him twice, 3 times, and then run. Yeah. And that's literally the same way that Mayweather beat him too.
Also, his jab too was annoying Canelo.
Yeah,
he was getting frustrated.
You saw his face in a couple of the rounds, right?
Yeah, he was getting really, really frustrated. The fact that why can't I get past the jab, and why isn't he like getting broken down as much as I want him to. Because I'm pretty sure, I mean, he does that. Canelo does that every fight. He breaks him down. And I thought that was going to happen too. Because, like, usually he starts picking up the pace towards the later rounds. Because he knows that his punches are wearing out his opponent. But it wasn't happening with Crawford. And
you see, I feel like his corner also pissed me the fuck off. Obviously, Eddie Reynoso is a good-ass trainer, good-ass coach. He took Canelo mad far. But it was just pissing me off how there was no switch of, like, game plan at all. There was no plan B, plan C. It was just do what you're going to do, and it's going to work. It's going to hope it works, hope it works. It was literally the same tactic every single round where you could literally see that what was working for Canelo was being a little bit more patient, trying to, instead of, like, using the hooks, use, like, the straights and shit. It was working a couple times. I could see in one of the highlights where he, like, fakes the left hook, and then he catches him with the right straight. And that catches him clean in the face, bro. And if he kept doing that, maybe he wasn't going to win, but it would have been a lot closer than it was, bro. Because he was wasting a lot of his fucking energy, bro, and it was pissing me the fuck off. And he was, like, telegraphing, do you know what that means? A lot of the fucking times, bro, and it was pissing me off, bro. Like, oh my gosh, it was just getting me tight, bro.
You think he needs a new coach?
I mean, it's like really late in his career now. Like, he's been with his coach for a minute. Maybe I think he he needed a different game plan, bro. Like,
do you think he should retire soon, or not yet?
I don't. I think there's some sort of contract with that motherfucker that organized that event, that fight. I think he has 2 or 3 more fights. So he can't even retire.
Because I know he did say he wants to retire by the time he's 37, but I mean, who knows? Hopefully the other fights don't go as bad as this, and he'll learn from this specific fight. And
I think they're saying that because there was a lot of conspiracies, bro. I don't know if you saw any of those.
About the fight?
About the fight. There was a lot of conspiracies, bro.
Like what?
So one of the main thing that the whole thing was that Canelo sold out.
Why? Because
he got paid $150 million. Terrance Crawford only got paid $10 million. $10 to $50 million.
Whoa, why? Wait, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, so the pay cut was crazy different. Like, Canelo got a lot of fucking money, bro. Probably even more than $150 million, but that's what the people were saying, $150 million.
Is that the most he ever made in a fight?
I'm pretty...
Not right?
I'm not... maybe. It has to be up there.
Uh-huh.
But he got a lot, like, the highest pay cut. Like,
$150 million is crazy.
Yeah, so he win or lose, that's what he was going to get paid. And I'm pretty sure he got paid more even after the fight. Same shit with Terrance Crawford. But Terrance Crawford, I think, was 10 to 50 million only. Like, you see the difference and shit? So a lot of people were saying maybe what happened is that he got bought out. So
like he was told to lose on
purpose?
He
basically lost on purpose. He sold the fight. That's why he was getting frustrated a lot of the rounds. He was holding back. A lot of people were saying that it was kind of like a Mike Tyson, Jake Paul situation. And I'm not. This is all conspiracy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because like he might have actually lost. But what people are saying is that you can tell that he held back a little bit. He was. It didn't seem like he was fully locked in, and also the motherfucker. His name is Turkey. He's like the prince. He was holding hands with Terrance Crawford before. He kept saying like, "Oh, I really believe Terrance Crawford is the one who's gonna win." And there was also another clip going viral of Aiden Ross. I don't know if you saw who was in the front row, Mr. Beast. You saw Mr. Beast?
Oh yeah.
So Aiden Ross was streaming, and he originally had his bet and a lot of money on Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of nowhere, did you see this?
Mm-mm.
Out of nowhere, he kind of gets like away from his streaming setup. He answers the phone, and then he comes back. He's like, "Oh, guys, I'm switching my bet. I just got some like intel, some hidden info and stuff. I'm gonna switch my bet." He ended up switching his bet to Terrance Crawford winning.
I gotta take this call. Very important call.
You one of the biggest risk takers that he's taking. Canelo, yeah, this some Drake shit. I bet.
Jordan, we're switching the bet.
Oh,
We're definitely switching our bet.
oh my what? What you mean? No.
Can't talk about it.
Don't stay with Canelo.
No, we're going Crawford.
If he's saying that, everybody goes slam.
Jordan, we're going Crawford. I'm telling you right now, we're going Crawford.
Wait,
cash out. I'll tell you guys off stream.
See, I told you, bro.
So a lot of people are saying maybe what's happening, and it's gonna make sense if there's a rematch, bro. If there's a rematch, then everything makes sense because there's still 2 to 3 fights left in Canelo's contract with this motherfucker who was organized the whole thing. They saw how much money these motherfuckers made, bro. Just that alone, bro. Bro's getting paid 150 million just Canelo. That's not even. We're not talking about Crawford. We're not talking about the other undercards and stuff, organizing the whole shit. Like, they made a lot of fucking money. So what people are conspiracizing or whatever is that there's going to be a trilogy. This one, Crawford won for, he obviously got bought out. Canelo got bought out, so Crawford gets the legacy now. And now it builds up even more hype for the rematch.
For Canelo to win, maybe.
And then
another rematch?
Another one. Same thing with Triple G. Like, they had 3 fights, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like...
The only thing with that is, like, both of them are pretty old now. Crawford's 37 and Canelo's 35. So it's like, what 3 fights make sense for them? Like, Crawford literally just won the belts. Why would he want to lose them again?
That is true.
So it's like, what, you're only going to be crowned. Well, what weight class is this? Middleweight or?
I think it's super welterweight. I think that's what it is.
All right, you're going to be crowned that specific weight champion for like a short amount, for like a year or 2, and then you're going to get those titles taken away. So
yeah, but then you could retire after that, though.
After losing your belts? Or what are you talking about?
I mean, because he already got them, like...
So it wouldn't matter if he lost?
It wouldn't, because he already won. Crawford already won.
Yeah.
At this point, if he retires right now, Crawford is still, like, considered one of, like, the GOATs or whatever, pound for pound and shit.
Yeah.
Same shit with Canelo. So... If they rematch, it wouldn't really matter.
It would just be for our entertainment.
For our entertainment and money, bro.
Yeah. All right.
Because their legacies are already established, bro.
Yeah.
They have, at this point in their careers, both of them have absolutely nothing to fucking prove. If Canelo would have won, it would have just been like, oh shit, he won. He beat Terrance Crawford.
Yeah.
One of like the best of our generation. But he also moved 2 weight classes. It was like, oh, he was supposed to win. Terrance Crawford, he already beat Canelo. It doesn't matter because a lot of people are saying that Crawford's resume is ass. But now it doesn't matter. His legacy is established now
because he beat Canelo. What's his resume ass? Did he just be like as boxers?
Yeah, bro. Because this is like Canelo even said it, like, name somebody that you fought.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I just thought he was nice because...
Bro, like, Canelo...
I mean, he is nice, but...
Like, Canelo's resume compared to Terrance Crawford's resume, like...
Yeah.
Bro, you can name people who Canelo has fought. Mayweather.
You literally just said one, too. Triple
like,
G.
That's all you have to say. Like,
yeah.
Mayweather, Triple G, even Bivol, Caleb... Every single person that he, fought were champs and shit at one point, undefeated. He versus Cotto... Like, bro, there's a lot of people that this motherfucker versed, bro. Amir Khan.
That's something I respect for Canelo. He's not afraid of a challenge. He's not afraid of losing his title.
Like, verse like good motherfuckers and shit, but that's just conspiracies. I want to believe that it's true, cause
me too,
bro. Like, it broke my heart, bro, watching my favorite fucking boxer, bro, lose. It was just fucking crazy.
So, if y'all have been living under a rock, this literally happened everywhere, political wise.
Posted everywhere
on TikTok, Instagram,
viral,
Twitter, the news. So just last week, Charlie Kirk, he was shot and killed at a college campus, and it was making a lot of headlines. It was pissing people off. There was a lot of like mixed emotions on the situation, and I just want to give like our take on the situation. And again, this is not a political podcast. We're not gonna we just talk about shit that we strongly believe in, and that's literally it. Whatever. But the way I took his death, because I know a lot of people are sad about it. Some people are saying that we shouldn't mourn his death. Some people saying we should mourn his death because it's a human being at the end of the day. But the way I see it, the way I feel about it, When it happened, I honestly did not care, only because, and even so now, I don't really care, only because, like, his death is not affecting nothing in my life. I still gotta pay bills. I'm still broke. Like, I still gotta do mad shit that, like what is me mourning his fucking death gonna do for me, bro?
Yeah.
It's like I still have my own shit to worry about, and at the end of the day, I don't think that anybody deserves to die, because I mean,
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Like,
you don't want, you don't wish death on anybody.
I never want to wish death on anybody and shit, but
You don't celebrate like death, somebody's death and shit. Yeah.
but bro was spewing hate for the entirety of his career. You could find multiple clips that are not out of context.
Blacks commit more crimes than whites do. They commit more murders. They commit more arsons. They commit more kidnappings. That's not a war on drugs. That's a culture problem. I fully acknowledge and admit when you allow gun ownership, you're going to have gun deaths. A certain skin color now gets their own summertime celebration. Oh, wow, look how far blacks have come. It has now become a racial complaining day. Remember what BLM stands for: burn, loot, and murder.
You're comparing abortion to the Holocaust.
Absolutely, I am. In fact, it's worse. It's worse. It's so materially insane to think that 1 in 5 American women will be raped in their life.
It is. I agree.
No, meaning that they're lying about being raped, that they're lying about being sexually assaulted. More young women need to get married at a younger age and start having kids. Like, stop, reject the siren song of modernity and have lots of kids. Like, being a partner at a local law firm actually isn't that big of a deal. Having 3 kids is a really big deal. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. When blacks in America did not have the same rights they had today, they were less murderous. There was less break-ins. Why is that?
It's pretty easy for anyone to get a gun. That's kind of a problem.
We just disagree.
This really might be one of the worst quotes I've ever heard from Charlie Kirk in my entire life. There is truly no defending this. It's more proof that he built his career off of being a racist, and no amount of context could possibly change what he's saying in this clip. Just listen.
Here's what's upsetting to me, Heather, is if I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? It almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily wholesome.
The Charlie Kirk defenders are going to say, well, he's talking about DEI and how DEI is a bad thing because it makes us think that these black people aren't qualified to work these jobs. But what he's actually doing is undermining minorities as well as women and saying they're not deserving of the jobs they have. His logic was on full display in that clip. He thought the only way black people could possibly get jobs is because of DEI. But what's crazy is I guarantee that if Charlie Kirk dealt with a bad service worker who was white, he would not be crying about DEI at all. He would just brush it off as, hey, there's just some bad people who work in the service industry. It's no big deal. Here's the reality. Black women are among the most educated groups in the United States. They have higher college enrollment rates than many of their peers, and that's a fact. They've earned their place in boardrooms, classrooms, hospitals, and every sector in the entire country. Suggesting otherwise is not political commentary. It's just blatant racism, plain and simple.
Action. Yeah, we know. You do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously. Play cut 52.
But I rise today as a clear recipient of affirmative action, particularly in higher education. I may have been admitted on affirmative action, both in terms of being a woman and a woman of color, but I can declare that I did not graduate on affirmative action. This is my personal story.
I hear because of action affirmative. She can't even say that. We know. It's very obvious to us that you were not smart enough to be able to get in on your own. I couldn't make it on my own, so I needed to take opportunities from someone more deserving. You know, this is how arrogant Joy Reid and Ketanji Brown Jackson and Michelle Obama and Sheila Jackson Lee are. They're so narcissistic, they think this is persuasive. They think we're like, oh, of course. That's why we need affirmative action, because you have impressed us with your brilliance. Of course. Oh no, imagine the world without Joy Reid. Imagine the world without Sheila Jackson Lee or Michelle Obama or Ketanji Brown Jackson. They think this is persuasive. They think as they kind of now reveal that I'm only here because of anti-white, anti-Asian forced discrimination policies that turned me into a bitter, resentful activist that hates white people, honestly. if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because of DEI, it begs the question, when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. No one really cares when it's HR managers. No one cared when it was, just kind of paper shufflers or even engineers. But now when it's like, wait, hold on a second. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black...
And I hate when people say that, oh, he died over opinions. Racism is not an opinion. That's what gets me tired when people say, bro.
Yeah. I had similar feelings and thoughts of the whole situation. Like, I was kind of confused as to why people were so, like, hurt by it.
Yeah.
Like, posting, rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. Oh, my gosh. Like, Charlie Kirk died. Like, I was confused because, bro, he does not give a fuck about anybody that's posting rest in peace, bro. Like, at the end of the day, nobody deserves to die. I hate that we keep saying that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody deserves to die, but people die every single fucking day, yo. And you would, the craziest ways imaginable. I'm talking about real life tragedies, school shootings, bro. Kids fucking dying, kids getting bombed, motherfuckers getting decapitated. I don't know if y'all saw that random person who was in a random hotel.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
And he got decapitated. Why is nobody, like, fucking talking about that? You know what I mean? It was a random-ass guy who was a parent, bro. It was his family watched him get decapitated. And that happened here in the United States, bro. Nobody's talking about it.
What is happening today? A man was beheaded at a Dallas motel this morning. So this happened around 9:30 a.m. this morning at the Downtown Suites Motel in Old East, Dallas. The victim, 50-year-old Chandra Nagamalaya, was attacked with what witnesses say was a machete. He was stabbed multiple times and then literally beheaded. Witnesses describe him running towards the motel office where his wife and son were, screaming for help. Even after someone tried to fight the attacker off with a bat, the suspect kept going. Police say that the killer, 37-year-old Jordanis Calbos Martinez, left the scene and was found just down the street near a Beer Mart Express.
No one's talking about the kid that got lynched recently. Nobody's talking about the school shooting. The same day that Charlie Kirk died, there was a school shooting, and nobody was really talking about it.
And it's the same shit. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck about people who are considered celebrities, because that's what people are treating this motherfucker. But it doesn't make me feel sad, and I'm not gonna be fake and posting, oh my gosh, rest in peace, bro. Like, my bad, my condolences, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro doesn't even know my fucking name, bro.
Yeah.
Bro would have known. He doesn't even know my face, so I could really care less. And it just surprised me that a lot of people were so hurt by it, because I've never even seen them post, this recent take by Charlie Kirk. A lot of people that I follow,
yeah.
A lot of people that are on my Instagram, it kind of confused me, bro, because I'm like, yo, you've never posted about this motherfucker. Never have posted about him. Oh, he had this opinion on this, whatever was intellectual. Like, I've never seen anybody post about him.
Yeah. And
they didn't even post about any other thing that's happening in the world regarding some traumatizing tragedy.
For example, like stuff in Gaza, people have never posted
about.
Gaza.
A lot of people that posted on my Instagram didn't post about that shit, and then now they're posting about this, and it's like, bro, like, you're weird, bro. You're weird. This motherfucker does not give a fuck about you. Obviously, he died a tragic way, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. A lot of people die. People die every day. You could call me insensitive, but I literally hear gunshots outside of my house every single fucking day. So I'm desensitized to this shit. That's just the world we live in nowadays. It's so fucked up to the point where we're desensitized. I saw the video, and I didn't even flinch, bro. I didn't even flinch, and I'm not even trying to say like I'm tough or I'm like cold-hearted or whatever. No, it's just that's just the world we live in, guys. If you spread any type of opinion, bro, any type of anything, the people who disagree with you automatically hate you, bro, no matter what. And he should have had that in mind too. You know what I mean? Like, he should have had that in mind. A lot of people are saying, oh, like, he shouldn't have died like this, he shouldn't have died like this, bro. Like, how many people preach positivity and they get murked? Now imagine if you're preaching to some positivity and to some hate, bro, you're gonna get murked, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you have to be a little bit more bro, you gotta be smart, bro, when it comes to any sort of public speaking where you're trying to make a change, because people don't like change. You're a target. You know what I mean? So it's like,
it's crazy.
It is what it is, bro.
Bro died from something that he was preaching.
He stood for,
whatever,
yeah.
which was like, I think if there was better gun control, better gun laws, this wouldn't have happened, bro. I think it just all falls down to the higher ups figuring out the gun control in this fucking country and shit, because it's bad, bro. The fact that motherfuckers could get guns, rifles, and do this to somebody, shoot up schools still, is not okay, bro.
It's not. Yo, my brother was literally talking to me about this, how he knows people who could get LMGs. Bro, LMGs, guys, bro. I'm talking about Rambo shit.
Like, what the fuck we need LMGs for?
I could literally live in another state and I could own a 50 caliber fucking sniper. Like, why the fuck would I need a 50 caliber, a LMG? Like, why the fuck would I need all that? You know what I mean? Obviously, if I'm trying to protect my home, there's certain like guns that you obviously need, because
yeah, of course,
bro, if they have guns, you should obviously be able to protect yourself as well. But like, come on, like, you're telling me I need a fucking LMG, bro? Like, that's on some crazy shit.
I mean,
but I don't want to get too political. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
like,
course.
Like, I just believe the people who posted him just were cringe. Like, bro.
The thing, okay. So the last thing I have to say about the people who posted him, people with influence talking about him, I hate when they say, because I don't believe this shit, bro. There's no way. I don't believe that people didn't know what he was spewing on the internet, bro. It was literally everywhere.
Bro, he's viral as fuck.
He was on Jubilee. Everybody watches Jubilee, and Jubilee videos always come up on people's on TikTok and shit. So it was like,
bro, he was a For You page, Reels, like,
so
bro, it was viral.
So I hate when people say I didn't know what he stood for, but it's a tragic thing that he lost his life. Like, I get it. It gets to a point where you have to just say what you believe in, bro. Like, fuck. Like, is the bag that important? The fact that you can't say what the fuck you actually feel?
Yeah, exactly. And then boom, 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 boom. It's hypocritical, bro. It's hypocritical because people are saying bro got murked for having his opinions, but we get canceled for having our opinions too. Like,
yeah, and then
you know what I mean.
And then
like,
also, I saw that they like this was official how if you were to post about I guess hateful things about Charlie Kirk, or if you were to just say certain shit on the internet, you could get permanently banned. Editor Mezziah dropping in to say, as of editing this video, you guys already probably saw it, the Jimmy Kimmel Show got canceled because of the comments he made about the Charlie Kirk situations, which weren't even harsh comments at all. And I don't even watch Jimmy Kimmel, but it's just crazy that we got to this point.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. There's demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
I'm done talking about this shit. I feel like there's already probably somebody commenting right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. You guys don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. To sum it up, this shit happens every single day. It shouldn't be celebrated. It shouldn't be wished upon anybody. But it's just the reality of the world we live in. Happens every single day. And it's not fair that bro got like everybody viral. Everybody was posting him. But other tragic shit that happens every single day
is not being posted.
It's not being publicly announced, bro. It's not fair. It's really not. just because bro had clout, some sort of influence. Like nobody gives a fuck to change the to change the vibe or whatever. I saw this video, right?
Yeah.
And I don't understand why these types of videos go viral or why this is even a thing. Because apparently it's a thing, guys. I didn't know that it was a thing. And I would never personally do it. But it was basically this girl. And she was just tearing up. She was inside a church. And the caption was, when you actually go to your ex's wedding. And obviously also it went viral because Austin McBroom, that whole shit.
Oh, yeah.
He got invited to his ex's wedding. And then some shit happened where he got the invitation taken back.
Yeah.
But just that whole concept, even the whole Neymar, I'm pretty sure he went to his ex's wedding or some shit. So
oh yes, he did.
That I don't know how that's like. Like some people are commenting like, oh, like let's say he actually loved her, like this and that. But come on, guys, let's be fucking real, guys. Let's be fucking for real. We live in reality. Are you telling me right now you want to go to your ex's wedding?
No.
Like. Bro, when I saw that,
would you want your ex at your wedding?
I try to put myself in that situation, and obviously, me and Abby talked about it.
Yeah.
She was like, "Would you want me at your wedding?" I said, "Fuck no." Like what? Like I find that weird. Like,
but the difference is she's the mother of your kids, so it's like your kids have to be there. She just wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The fuck? And it's the same shit. Like, she told me, like, would you come to my wedding? And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, bro, let's be honest. Like, would you want your ex, or would you go to your ex's wedding?
No, I'm a fucking hater, bro. Of course I would not want to go to her wedding.
That's what I'm saying. And like, maybe people are gonna say in the comments, oh, what if it ended mutually, like some shit like that? But
it still would be kind of weird though, 'cause especially for your now partner. I know it would be pretty weird for them and shit for your ex to be at the fucking wedding. Like, it's like you slept with this person before, you've been skin to skin with this person, so it's like
you said I loved you. You cuddled with them in the middle of the night, looked at each other.
It's personal.
Deep in the eyes and deep eye contact.
Yeah, I would not be at my ex's wedding, and I would not want my ex to be at my wedding. I feel like that's not valid in my opinion. And you said the girl was crying in the video?
Yeah,
because she got invited by her ex.
She was there at the wedding, at her ex's wedding.
How do people do that shit?
What about the boyfriend, bro? Like the boyfriend.
He's probably on some.
Like, come on, bro. Like, imagine like your girl. Like, let's say you have a girl right now.
Yeah.
And she's like, I got invited to my ex's wedding, and I'm gonna go.
She's not my girl no more, bro. Why would you want to go? Who gives a fuck?
Bro, like, at that point, bro, you shouldn't even be thinking about him. Like, no type of fucking relationship with nobody but me and shit.
Crazy thing is, I'm pretty sure there's people watching this, hearing
commenting right now.
Like, that's them in a situation, or it has happened to them before. I'm looking at you, bro. Let me know how that shit went, bro. Because if you went, or if you got invited, I need to know what the fuck happened, bro. Like, I feel like there has to be some sort of drama in that shit.
Let us know in the comments, too, if we're insecure little boys, as some of you guys like to put it in the comment section. I love those comments, by the way. It's mad funny to me. But let us know in the comments what y'all think is if y'all would do it, if y'all wouldn't do it, if y'all agree with us, if y'all disagree with us, whatever. Let us know in the comments right now. I just really truly believe it's weird. Like, I don't know, I feel like that whole can you really have a relationship with your ex like after,
like a friendship?
Yeah, like a friendship. Like, I don't think I would be capable of doing that, bro.
I don't think so either.
Cause bro, you have so much emotions. You have had so much of a past with this person. You love this person, bro. I'm telling you, you love them. And then you it's like as if nothing ever happened. Like, how do you just like go from from being so deeply in love with somebody to like as if nothing ever happened, bro? You know what I mean?
Hey, man,
like,
some people are just more mature than others. Not me. I'm gonna be immature about that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna be friends with my ex. It was also something that like that's revolved around that too is like just we talked about it multiple times, but it's just the whole like your girl having guy best friends, girls having guy best friends, and then you having girl best friends or whatever, close friends and shit. And I don't think that I still to this day I don't believe in guy best friends, guy friends or whatever, because I've been seeing a lot of posts recently on TikTok of guys saying my ex would tell me to not hang out with my homegirl. Then the next slide would be but guess who's still here, and that's the homegirl still there, like, and they're like at a club just like whatchamacallit, vibing like mad close up to each other and shit. And then the same thing with the girl. What my ex said about my homeboy. Next slide, them vibing at a fucking club. Again, mad close to each other and shit. So it's like, I don't know, bro. And then I saw another video of a girl recording herself. She was walking, and the caption was POV, your homeboy is drunk and he confesses his feelings towards you. And like they were like just walking while he was in the background, and then the guy was just saying how good she looks, how much I want you, this and that, and then the girl was just listening like, oh yeah, uh-huh.
You see, oh my gosh, you know, guys, I know a lot of us have different
opinions about this shit.
Not just opinions, but maybe we grew up differently. I feel like our generation might be different than other generations.
Yeah.
I feel like before it was a little bit more normal, and people were a little bit more normal when it came to friendships, because you could actually be friends with like girls, like the opposite sex or whatever. Like it was guys, girls. Like it was not weird. Yeah. Like it was an actual thing. But now I feel like everybody's so fucking horny. Like everything is fucking sexual that you can't fucking help but like think of your friend like in a sexual way and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like, I feel like that's how people think nowadays. Like everybody's so like fucking horny for no fucking reason that you can't even just have a simple friendship because you're automatically thinking like, oh shit, like yeah, I'm trying to like fuck and shit, you know, like, and you know, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if y'all have experiences like that, because I feel like I have friends that are girls. They're not my best friends,
but like homegirls, just like on some chill shit.
Yeah,
like,
and
like the bro type shit.
And like even if I was single, I wouldn't like try anything, because it's like I know it's like I know and shit, you know. Mm-hmm. Like it's like we're friends, we're cool, we grew up like together, friends as young kids, and now we're like still cool and shit. Like you know, there's nothing weird about it. But some people are not like that.
Hey man, some of y'all are just horny fucks. But yeah, guys, that does conclude the Yappuccino segment. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's probably gonna be a longer, scary segment than the regular segment or whatever. But with that being said, get your snacks, get your blankets, get your headphones, turn on the lights, get comfortable, and
enjoy the show.
Haunted happenings one Luzerne County family told about put their home in the national spotlight back in the 80s. Their tales of terror had experts and curiosity seekers from all over flocking to that house where the Smurls live. The so-called possessed place is what makes this one of Newswatch 16's biggest stories. Janet Smurl went public with a swarm of demons invading their West Pittston home.
Being made afraid to live is what it has come down to.
Jack Smurl told of the living nightmare, one that included levitations, screams in the night, his kids and dogs thrown around by ghouls, and a violent ghost that raped him.
Pick the mattress up and drop it.
So recently we watched The Conjuring: The Last Rites. A lot of you guys know that it recently came out. People are already saying that it's scary as fuck. There's TikToks going viral of people actually getting possessed, priests handing out holy water, and people getting blessed before they actually go inside to watch the movie.
Which is pretty common for a lot of these Conjuring movies, surprisingly. Which, if I walk to the movie theater and then I see a priest outside handing holy water, I'm most likely not going to want to watch the movie, bro.
You know, and like, a lot of people might say, oh, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, like they're just bullshitting, but you got to keep in mind a lot of these stories, specifically the Conjuring movies, were based on real life things. So I'm pretty sure it has a lot of like negative energy attached to it. Even like the actors themselves, I already know, I forgot their names, but the people who play Ed and Lorraine Warren in the movies, the Conjuring movies, they even experienced stuff while filming. The actress that plays Lorraine Warren, she had gotten scratch marks while basically the filming was going on.
Of this one?
Yeah, of this one, yeah. And she literally shows it. Like, there's you could put the video up, but she's basically saying how she had got 3 slash marks while basically like the filming was going on.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and that wasn't fake, bro. She shows it on FaceTime. Like, she's I think she's getting interviewed by somebody, but it's her and the guy who plays Ed Warren.
Yeah.
And they're just talking about how like, was there any paranormal thing going on like on set? And she said that, bro.
Also, Vera, you posted a compilation of photos showing a mark on your thigh or something like that, and you mentioned something about The Conjuring.
Can you tell us what happened? I'm always torn whether I should show or not show, whether I should just tell the story, tell this like little soundbite, but I have been battered. I've been assaulted by strange phenomenon. It is unexplainable, and yeah, it tends to kind of show up in strange patterns on my body in the form of bruises. And even how I'm telling the story, I'm kind of nonchalant about it, and I don't really want to go into it and blah blah blah. But yeah, it happens, and I don't like when it happens. He's the first one that I call when it happens. I'm like, dude, look at this, and he accuses me of hurting myself first, and then I insist. We just kind of, we look at it and shirk it off, because what are you going to do? Like, the more attention you focus on it, the more it's going to continue. And so James and I had a creative conversation. At the end of it, I said, Patrick's saying I'm in. And over my computer, there was these claw marks across the last day after we got back, flew home from North Carolina where we filmed, and the next morning, I woke up in my own bed. And the same claw marks appeared on my thigh.
Ah. Welcome. Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of negative energy behind these movies. Even like the end credit scene is weird. They show like actual
pictures and audios,
footage. And what I'm going to talk about today is the real life case of The Conjuring: The Last Rites, which follows the Smurl family and their hauntings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of backstory before I get into whatever actually happened or how they even got to that location to begin with. So back in the 70s, there was this Hurricane Agnes, which caused a lot of devastation. And sadly, they were one of the victims of the hurricane. And this ended up forcing them to like having to move towns. So they moved to this neighbor town, which is West Pittston, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So this happened not too far from us, bro. Pennsylvania is literally like 2 hours away from us.
Yeah.
So, if we ever decide, let's go and visit the Smurl family house, we could, bro. It's only 2 hours away.
Video idea.
If you guys want us to do that, we'll definitely do that, bro. I'm pretty sure this is going to be like the second craziest shit that we ever did, because seeing Annabelle in real life was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But this is equally as crazy, right? So, like I said, they moved into this house, and at first, it was a little bit of a rocky start because they're moving into a new spot, new neighborhood. On top of that, the house wasn't really like in the best shape.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a fixer-upper, so they had to remodel a couple things. They had to paint, rebuild like doors. Some walls had chips in them. The paint was old, so they had to do a lot of like renovations to the house.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, that's what started like sparking all of these like weird occurrences.
Them renovating?
Them renovating literally is what sparked all of it.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. There's always a lot of cases of people that either tear down a wall or, again, renovate a house, and then stuff starts happening. And shit.
So the first like paranormal or supernatural things that started happening was like innocent stuff. It wasn't really nothing crazy. So like things going missing, tools going missing, also little noises here and there like knocks, but they were just like kind of thinking maybe the house is old.
Yeah.
You know, there's creaks that happen usually whenever there's like an old building or an old house, like the floors creak by themselves sometimes, like the structure isn't really like new, so the house makes noises, right? Even like the pipes, the old pipes, they were just saying like, oh, it could be the pipes, it could be the house, nothing too crazy, right? But the thing that was crazy is that the tools kept like disappearing,
okay,
and appearing in random places that they don't remember ever leaving that tool at, right? So they didn't think too much of it, but then more stuff started happening. Weird smells that would travel around the house, like if something died, like something decomposing would travel from room to room. It wouldn't be like, oh, it would just be this part of the house. It would be like if something was floating and carrying that smell along, right? So that's the other thing. On top of that, the walls, since they had old paint, some of the walls were like stained, like if some like you see when like let's say like the wall is like has mold or something,
Yeah.
it starts turning like black.
Yeah.
So obviously when they were painting over a bunch of like the stained walls, it would cover it with the paint so it could look new, right? But for some reason there were certain spots in the house that like these like stains would like bleed through the layers of paint.
Fuck.
So it's like if those stains could not go away, no matter how much paint they applied on it, it would just keep coming back and coming back and coming back, right? So that's how it started. But then it slowly started getting worse. And there's a couple things that happened in the movie. Spoilers ahead if you haven't watched the actual movie. But a lot of the things that happened in the movie actually happened in real life. So one of the things that they said that happened to them, both of them, right? I don't think this showed in the movie.
Okay.
But one of the worst things that I feel like probably could have happened to like anybody, and there's a lot of people who claim this. I think even our friend Mateo, when he had his sleep paralysis experience, succubus or whatever, or like the spirit like had sex with him, right?
Yeah.
The same shit happened to them. So both
The daughters?
no,
Or-
not the daughters. Jack and Janet Smurl, both of them, the dad and the mom,
Okay.
were sexually assaulted by a spirit in the house. Yeah.
How? Wait, how? During the sleep?
I think it was either like some sort of experience where they're having like a nightmare, but also mixed with sleep paralysis, and it got to a point where they like vividly remember them having sexual intercourse with this spirit or this demonic entity.
I've never heard of that before in
Yeah,
my life, bro.
So
What the fuck?
that's how it started. Also in the movie, I don't know if you remember, but they have a dog.
Yeah.
So the real life dog his name is Simon, and a lot of the times Simon would randomly just bark at corners in the room. He would growl at different doorways, and it would just be random ass times. Like it would never be like, oh yeah, something triggered him. It would just be like they're just relaxing, chilling, and it would always be as if he's like trying to get in between them and this random corner or this random doorway. And then this one specific occasion, just like the movie, where the dog gets flung to the wall.
Yeah. That happened in real life?
That actually happened in real life. And that happened to their dog, Simon.
What the fuck?
He started growling at whatever this was. It was like a shadow. They describe it as like a... Like, you see when you turn off the lights and it just completely turns black?
Yeah.
But, like, if the lights are still on and there's just, like, a black section, like...
Yeah.
That's how they describe it. That's how it would manifest itself. And then their dog would start getting, like, growling, getting aggressive, trying to protect them. And it literally got, like, levitated. Like, it literally picked it up, boom, threw it to the wall. And that has happened in real life. Same thing happened to the wife, Janice Smurl. She was picked up, like she was sleeping, and like she basically got levitated off the bed. And now this all sounds fucking fake and shit, right? It sounds fake, but no, like they all literally testified to the same shit, same occurrences, and nothing was fucking fake, right? And also, you see how in the movie, I think the chandelier like falls on them.
Yeah,
that also happened in real life, and the daughter like got like a scratch mark right here, and she started bleeding. Right, so eventually it got so bad to the point where they decided to contact the church. So they were saying like, oh, we believe that there's something paranormal going on in our house, possibly demonic. We need the help of the church, like, because they were like very like devout Catholics. So they were saying, and they believed that they needed an exorcism done to their house. So the church ended up like denying them. They didn't feel like they were, as if there was enough evidence for them to even like go to that extent. They tried asking for help, and no one was really trying to help them. So they got desperate, and then in 1986, keep in mind they moved in 1973 to the house.
13 years later,
1986, they finally decided, like, they got desperate. Let's contact the Warrens. That's when they decided, oh, like, you know, they heard about their reputation, how they go around helping these people who are dealing with supernatural occurrences, sometimes even demonic occurrences. So they hit them up or whatever. They messaged them, they contacted them, and they came, and that's when they started their investigations. And now what I'm going to show you is a video of them basically touring the house, also a small interview of them actually like talking to the Smurl family, and both the mom and the dad talking about some of their experiences happening. But the main thing that I want you to focus on is when Lorraine Warren, now this is real life footage. This is not no fake shit.
Yeah.
In one of the videos, keep in mind this is old footage, right? She's giving a tour of the house, right? And in one of the parts of the tour, she goes to one of the rooms, and in one of the rooms there's this mirror. And now when she is talking in that specific room, for some reason she looks different in the mirror. So her reflection is doing something completely different than how she actually looks.
Okay.
So first I'm gonna show you a bit of the interviews, and then I'm gonna show you that part.
The first house that was built on this
This
street.
home was more or less by itself
Correct.
for a period of time until the other homes. The very first thing that happened in this home happened to you, I believe, Janet.
That's correct.
Before Jack was to ever witness anything, the first occurrence took place to you. Tell us something about it, and to the best of your knowledge, when you first remember that occurring.
That was the night of Heather's confirmation. That was on April the 29th, 1985. Heather and Shannon and myself were in the kitchen, and I was pinning her collar onto her her confirmation rope. And we have a 4-foot by 2-foot ceiling light, and it came without no warning at all. In a matter of a split second, it came crashing down onto the kitchen table.
Well, that's what happened in the movie.
Very frightening.
It was very frightening because we didn't know. It was unexpected, and it wasn't like a light that had broken naturally. It didn't tip, it didn't sway, it just came crashing down. And it gouged Shannon on the forehead, and it gouged a mark onto the refrigerator. And this was about a half an hour before we went to church.
Now that light is held up by 2 chains.
Right.
And then there are
and 2 eye hooks.
And 2 eye hooks folded into the beam.
Into the beams. And when my father-in-law came over and looked at it, because he's very, very handy with these kind of things, he looked at it, he said, there is no way that this thing could have happened. One side would have broken, something would have given first.
Crazy. So you see how she said a girl?
Yeah.
So apparently there was 3 spirits actually inhabiting the house, or they were the ones who were like basically manifesting into these like poltergeist type of things. So it was older lady, a little girl who was basically the evil one actually, and then a man who experienced a tragic death, right? So the older lady was more of like a nice spirit, you would say. The little girl, she was more of like the malevolent type of spirit. And then the man who experienced a tragic death, he was just more like a grieving spirit.
Okay.
But there was one last one which wasn't really like a person. It was just like pure evil.
Okay.
It wasn't really like a specific like person, like a girl, a boy. Like it was just like something evil, like a demon type of thing, right? And that was the one, exactly like in the movie, that was controlling all the other spirits, and it was basically making all these other spirits do these paranormal activity type of.
What's that word that Wade talked about whenever he was mentioning
inhuman spirit?
So that's what it is.
That's what it was. It was an inhuman spirit. Yeah.
Fuck.
And now the next thing I'm gonna show you is that mini tour that they were doing of the house.
Mm-hmm.
But pay attention to her eyes.
To Lorraine's?
Lorraine's eyes, yeah.
Okay.
Just keep like
in the mirror or just
in the mirror.
Okay.
One of our researchers was perhaps in this area talking to Jack. They watched the dog, Jason, who is a full-grown German Shepherd, walk across. He wasn't coming down the stairs. He would have had to pass the 2 men in order to come down the stairs. And Jack decided to call the dog because he couldn't see him for a couple of minutes. And the dog came from downstairs up. No possible way that the dog could have gone from where he was up here. There was no other way for him to come from this level down without using these stairs, and he did not. This is the hallway where the family has experienced the rappings, all the way down the hallway where they have experienced the voices, some sort of magic whispering, but they also are able to distinguish the fact that there are a conversation going on between a man and a woman. We're now entering the master bedroom. The master bedroom is where a good deal of the phenomena has occurred. It is probably not coming from the tape itself, but actually altering the state of consciousness of the people in the room, Jack and Janet.
Right. Oh, what the fuck?
This is the room occupied by the 13-year-old girl and the 16-year-old girl.
It's in this room. It's in this room.
Most of the phenomena that occurs in this room seems to happen in and around the closet area. Although in this room...
Okay, yeah, right here. Okay. So it's coming up right now. You see how she paused a little bit?
Yeah.
So people are saying that it was weird, first of all, that she paused like that. And then now she's saying that this is the room where they experience the most occurrences, right?
Okay.
So now she looks over to this closet. And when she gets closer to the closet, that's when you have to pay attention to this mirror right here. This big mirror right here.
Okay.
And reappearance of personal objects of the two teenage girls. This is the closet area, and especially in the back of this closet, where they will hear much of the rapping that takes place in this bedroom in particular. Now,
you able to see it?
What the fuck
happened?
Two
So her eyes
little
were like
7-year-old girls.
Go back?
There seems to be area of disappearance and reappearance of personal objects of the two teenage girls. This is the closet area.
So her eyes are basically pitch black here.
Okay, yeah. I see. It's like a kind of like resembling like a skull type shit.
So a lot of people are like caught that and just basically saying like something evil was manifesting and how she felt it, and she ends up leaving a little faster
than the other room.
And especially in the back of this closet, where they will hear much of the rapping that takes place in this bedroom.
She's like a little
now,
hesitant.
In the room of the twins, the two little 7-year-old girls.
See?
There seems to be very little that actually happens.
Oh, that was that was definitely very fucking creepy. As you guys can see, her eyes turned pitch fucking black. This case ended up like lasting all the way till 1987.
Fuck.
Yeah, it lasted a very, very long time, right? So to the point where obviously they eventually decided that they were gonna move from the house. And when this new person in 1988, Deborah Owens, she moved into the house, nothing happened.
Okay.
And there was a lot of people who also like claimed that this was all just a big hoax. But what people believe is that it wasn't like something possessing the house or possessing them. It was a poltergeist. So now it's something different when something is a poltergeist and there's a haunting.
What's the difference?
So a poltergeist is when an emotion, somebody's emotions are so fucking much to the point where that emotion or these mixed emotions manifest into some sort of energy.
Okay.
That basically makes these like paranormal shit happen. So what could have been like them, because they only experienced it could have been their emotions, their fear, their anxiety, their like, you know, them being scared, like all of that was being manifested into all of these things actually happening, because nobody else experienced anything else but them.
I mean, it makes sense. What the fuck is a haunting? It's just like a random ghost haunting them, or
like a haunting, like the actual house.
Oh, okay.
So bro, it's like so much shit, like when it comes to this spiritual stuff, but like a haunting, then there's like something possessing something, and then there's like the poltergeist shit. And I'm not too educated when it comes to that, but I have seen like people describe or like define like what a poltergeist is or how it happens and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like connected with like emotions. Like if there's like, for example, like a church, like you see how it has like sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's good emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Some things can happen at a church because of how much energy there is. Same shit with like at a hospital. Maybe there's no actual spirits, but because of the fucking grief and sadness and all those emotions, they manifest into like something supernatural.
So the next thing I'm gonna show for you guys, so obviously you guys are familiar with me talking about lost media or I guess banned episodes of certain shows, certain like certain series or whatever. But the show that I'm gonna talk about right now kind of gives like a uncanny valley vibe to it, and almost eerie vibe because of the music that's playing while whatever action is going on the screen.
I hate these types
of
videos.
So I'm gonna show you guys a picture first. If you maybe you know this show, it might be a throwback to certain people. I don't know if you ever heard about this show, but let me know if you've seen the show before.
Let's see. Nah, never.
So for the listeners, it's called Popee the Performer. For anybody confused on what this is, Popee the Performer was a kids anime show that aired back in like I think early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, early 2000s on this channel called Kid Station. And just to kind of break down on what this episode was, it consisted of two main characters. Popee, which was the guy in like the rabbit suit, like the striped suit, who was basically like this a circus performer who, from what everybody describes, has a short temper and is easily prone to violent acts, and he's assisted by a wolf with like human characteristics.
Okay.
And his name was Ketemono, and the whole show was literally just them, or Popee mostly, performing these dangerous tricks and them killing each other. So it's like a show without any consequence. It kind of has like a nihilistic tone to it because death in this show or in this universe doesn't really matter. And now the show, it aired for about a year, spanning only 3 seasons.
And this is a kids show.
It's a kids show Well, the producers didn't know that they were supposed to make a kid show. So like they were just told, all right, we need you guys to make a show that basically runs like 5 minutes each week. They didn't say make a kids show. They just said make a show. But they didn't know that they were making it for kids, so they ended up doing some wild ass shit on the show. And there was actually 2 banned episodes. One of it being called Knife Game. And Knife Game was I don't know if you remember that roulette, that infamous roulette game, when like you put your hand on the table and like you stab between your fingers.
I have all my fingers and knife goes chop chop chop.
Yes. So that was an episode on this show, but it was banned because it was deemed too dangerous because they thought kids will replicate the actions shown in the show. While the whole show in general is fucking like disturbing and like it's fucked up, but I don't know why they specifically thought that would make people or kids want to try it. But then there was another episode called Swallower.
Wait, hold up. Before you go into the next episode, that's the reason why that game became like popular?
Well, it was early 2000s, so I don't know. Because that was a thing during like what, middle school?
Middle school. That was a very, very popular in middle school. I remember all my friends, they would grab scissors.
Yeah.
Or a pen. Or a pencil or whatever. And then you would say that, I have all my fingers and knife goes chop chop chop. And if...
I don't remember the song, but I remember people saying it. But I don't know if that's the reason why that whole thing started. But Swallower, right?
Yeah.
It starts off with Popee. He's showing Ketemono this trick where he throws up a knife, he flings it up in the air, he swallows it, nothing happens, and then he goes in his back pocket and then he takes out like a big ass sword, and again he does this trick when he goes like this, he flings it up, and then he swallows it. But this time it fails, so it impales him like from his mouth all the way to his ass. And then you see like a visual representation of... You remember the movie I showed? Cannibal Holocaust? When it showed that girl that was like...
Impaled?
It looked exactly like that. But he's still alive. And then it shows Ketemono trying to take out the sword out of his mouth. Popee's face starts getting all bloody and shit. And while all this is happening, there's like jolly music going on. And I'm going to show you the episode. Because again, like I said, it's eerie and disturbing at the same time, bro.
Wait a second, bro. Like, you see the whole thing, like him getting impaled and everything?
Yeah, bro. And again, this is supposed to be a kid's show. This is the intro. So just watching that, you wouldn't have think that's like a disturbing show, right?
Nah.
You would just think it's a kid show.
Yeah, like a dumb kid show, yeah.
So boom, he swallows the knife or the sword. Nothing happens. Boom, he gets a big ass sword. And I know, I think some people will call this, it's like a word, I think it's slapstick comedy. But I me personally, I just find this fucking creepy, bro.
This shit's weird.
Then he ties it to a truck. Watch, it's gonna show a close up of his face. What the fuck?
No, this is some shit like a serial killer would watch for like entertainment. Or something like
That's
that.
what I was saying, bro. And I saw comments. There was like different comments. Somebody saying, "Oh yeah, this traumatized me as a kid," or other comments saying, "I would be laughing when I was a kid watching this shit." Like I remember watching this shit and laughing.
What the fuck?
So whatever. He tries to take it out, and then he eventually ends up taking it out. He chases Kenemono, right? Like with the sword trying to stab him and shit. But then look what happens. Like the way it ends is fucking weird, bro. Let's give it a second. So he swallowed Kenemono and now he's trying to get out. He doesn't want him to get out, so what does he do? And then it goes right through his mouth. And then it just ends with that shot. And that's it. That's literally it, bro. And there's a bunch more disturbing like episodes like that, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it's like I don't know, like in my opinion, like I don't know the purpose for this type of content and shit. Like I said, I guess it is slapstick comedy, but if I were to watch that, if I saw my kid watching that, like I'll turn that shit off, bro.
Yo, that shit just made me trip the fuck out, bro. It's like I was like, that was such a trip watching that, bro.
Yeah, and so I have a theory when it comes to that shit. So since they never die and there's nobody really around, it's just an endless cycle of them dying and then reincarnating over and over. So it's like, what if this circus place is actually hell? Because that's what it is. You're constantly dying. You're constantly getting tortured, and you're gonna keep on living, bro. You're gonna keep living that pain, bro. Yeah, like there's ones of like Kenemono getting cut in half, then getting like put back together, but like his tail's in front of him instead of backwards.
What the fuck, bro? This is so fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, it's crazy to me how like there's been so much like weird, like lost media or whatever category this is, but there's so many like. It's like an endless thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna keep finding shit on the internet, bro. You're gonna keep finding like more and more weird and disturbing like fucking videos like that. The fuck, that shit just made me mad uncomfortable, bro. It's like I don't even know what to think about it. All I could think is like that shit's just mad like creepy, bro.
The shit that made me uncomfortable was seeing the face of him, obviously the bloody face, and then how it ends, how he gets stabbed, and then Kenemono opens his mouth, and then he gets stabbed. And then they're just there,
like stuck.
Yeah.
Like was disturbing to me is how like it's like happy, you know, like it has a happy vibe.
Yeah.
But like it's they're killing each other.
Yeah, torturing each other. Torturing each other.
That's so fucking crazy. Have you ever heard of the artist David? D4vd David?
I mean, I feel like I have, but I need to listen to like a song or something.
This is like his most popular song. It's called Romantic Homicide.
Yeah.
You heard this before?
Bro, it's like a popular ass TikTok sound. Yeah.
All right, so I don't know if you can hear what the lyrics are saying, but I'm gonna play it one more time just to make sure that you like hear what the lyrics are saying, or you know what the lyrics say, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it multiple times. In the back of my mind,
you died.
Yeah, of course.
And I didn't even regret it. Like,
yeah.
All right, so now recently, stuff is coming out that basically make that song even darker than it already is. Because obviously, if you talk about it or if you hear it in the back of my mind, you died and I didn't even regret it. Like, I killed you. It sounds pretty kind of dark a little bit. It has a edgy tone. But now, recently, September 8th, 2025, which was a couple days ago, human remains were found inside this guy's car, bro.
Wait. Wait, is that who? Is that the motherfucker that was like, body found in the Tesla?
Yes, bro. Yes,
that's him.
That's his. Yes, that's his car, bro.
Oh my fucking. Okay, I know what the you're about to talk about. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like I said, recently, there was human remains found in his car. The workers who worked at like the impound or whatever reported a foul smell coming out of the Tesla. So they obviously investigated. They were like, "Yo, like, what's in here? Something is maybe rotting. Let's take it out. Let's clean it or something."
Mm-hmm.
They ended up opening the front trunk.
Yeah. Because
you already know the Teslas don't have engines. And shit.
Yeah.
So they have the front trunk. They opened it. There was a bag, and inside the bag was a dismembered body. Obviously, they contacted the police. A whole investigation started. They ended up identifying the body as Celeste Rivas, which is a 15-year-old missing, and she went missing back in April 2024, bro. She's been missing for over a year now, and they are just now finding her remains.
What the?
But the reason why everything is tying to David, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm saying like this is fucking crazy, bro. What the fuck?
It is
15-year-old girl.
And like the thing that's like fucking so mind-boggling, guys, is that I've listened to this motherfucker before, bro. I've listened to his music, and like bro, every single song that he has dropped, I've listened to, bro. I was low-key a fan of him, and now it's disturbing to think that every single song that he had, well, a lot of the songs that he had, because I'm going to show music videos and I'm going to show other songs that he had released in the past, that's basically him going through like the grief and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of his songs back in 2022 is him basically kind of planning it out. Then it's him doing it, him like having sad emotions about what he did, and then at the end regretting what he did. So it's like a whole timeline. Literally his whole career is like a crime like timeline and shit of him planning it out and him doing it and now him regretting it, and obviously now he got caught.
Yo, this has to be one of the craziest shits that I've heard in a while regarding like an artist, bro.
But guys, though, before I really get into any of like the evidence or details that I'm about to share, everything is alleged, nothing is confirmed. Obviously everybody is innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
Right now, everything is leading to him. Obviously, it's his car. The name of the song is "Romantic Homicide."
Mm-hmm.
Also, the fact that she was an underage girl is already a red flag right there.
I feel like, let's say he didn't even. Let's say he's not behind the murder. It's still pretty weird the fact that he had some type of contact with the girl.
Exactly.
Even before she was even 15. From what, because I saw like one thing. It was like, allegedly, he knew her from like years before that, but I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, so apparently, like, obviously I'm not gonna lie, bro, like everybody on social media right now, like, if let's say we were to do a crime,
mm-hmm.
I feel like they would find out way before anybody else finds out.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm not just talking about like our supporters, I'm talking about
the internet,
like the internet in general, bro,
yeah.
because every single person on the internet right now is talking about it, and they're literally digging deep, bro. Like, when they say that nothing ever gets deleted from the internet, it's true, bro. I'm going to pull up a clip back from, I believe, 2022, and it's basically him and this girl, Celeste. Now, a lot of people are also saying, like, oh, there's two different Celestes, two different girls. Like, it's not the same Celeste that went missing.
Okay.
But also, like, bro, it's his car, bro.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I'm going to show the video first. Let me know what you think.
The two Celeste I haven't heard of.
Yeah, there's like two different Celestes. Because even when you go on David's profile on Instagram and you search up Celeste, the name, somebody else pops up. A girl named Celeste pops up on his Instagram. But on the bio, it says not the same Celeste. And they have different last names. Celeste Rivas and Celeste Herrera.
Mm.
So, you know, there's like a people are trying to kind of defend him a little bit, saying, yo, like it could be somebody else, like not this might be a setup. But a lot of people are also saying like the signs were there, like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna show you the clip. This is, and look, this alone, bro, this was 2022. Watch what she says, because this is already the biggest red flag ever, bro. Keep in mind, she was 11. Like, that's when she first got into contact with him. That's the little evidence that they found. And now this girl says this.
You trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Wait.
Really good. It's been a good. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good. It's been a good one. Bye.
Hey guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
So
Oh my!
that's
Delete
supposed to be
everything.
Celeste?
Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything.
Delete all the VODs. He said delete all the VODs. Delete all the VODs. Because I don't know if you knew, but before he was a Fortnite pro. So he was a streamer like way before. He was a Fortnite pro, and he would stream. And obviously this girl came in the picture during 2022. And he would have her on stream, and this is one of those clips. But
bro, if that's 2022,
2021 she was 11.
So she would have been either 11 or 12 at that time. And that motherfucker would have been how old is David?
17, I think 17.
Now?
No, he's 20 now. So 5 years ago, 20.
Like 16? 16?
16, 17.
Yeah, 16, 17.
But either way, bro.
Weird. No, it's weird regardless, but I'm just saying, like, bro, he's like 16, 17 hanging out with an 11, 12-year-old, bro.
Exactly, bro. So that's the first, like, I guess, red flag when it came to this whole thing, and people should have, like, taken note. Also, the fact that in the Discord chats, obviously people were saying, he has a girlfriend, Celeste. That's how he met Celeste to begin with, the Discord chats or whatever. But also, they had said in the Discord chats, they had mentioned her. Oh, yeah, you should play this song about the missing girl Celeste.
Someone said that.
Someone said that in the Discord chat. So it's like some of his fans and his supporters already knew about it. So it's like everything is like weird and shit, bro.
It's like, why the fuck they didn't say nothing then?
Nobody said nothing about it. It's like everybody had already known. Like some people already knew about it, but nobody had reported anything, and nobody was saying nothing about the fact that, like, first of all, she looks like a little kid and shit.
Yeah.
But also, again, this is all alleged, bro. Like we don't actually know if that's the same like girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to move on to like more evidence that people found out on the internet, I'm gonna pull up a picture of the victim Celeste, and then I'm gonna pull up some music videos, and I want you guys to pay attention to how the female or the girl actress in the video or whatever, the one playing like the role, how similar they look to Celeste, the actual victim. Okay, so this is the girl Celeste. Okay, and now I'm gonna pull up the video of the song. This is one of his other more popular songs, and I want you to look at the actress.
What's it called?
Here With Me.
Okay.
And then the lyrics too in this music video or this song are pretty weird as well in the whole context of this whole thing.
Yo, I could already see a resemblance in that fucking
second 14.
There's already a resemblance with Celeste, bro. I'm obviously gonna have to mute like most of this shit because it's copyrighted shit.
Look.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like a strong ass resemblance, bro.
Now, listen to the lyrics. Watch.
Don't let me go.
This.
I don't care how long it takes, as long as I'm with you.
So it's kind of like him implying, I don't care how long it takes, because obviously they can't make the relationship public, or it's kind of prohibited because of the age gap.
Yeah.
But he doesn't care how long it takes.
As long as I'm with you,
I'll have a smile on my face. Like, he's gonna wait for her to basically be of age, and he doesn't care how long it takes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay,
bro.
right. So that, and now I'm gonna show you another music video that makes the whole situation even more disturbing. Because keep in mind, how did I say that the body was found?
Dismembered.
Okay. And now in this song called Rehab, which came out 2 years ago, 2023.
Okay.
Before she went missing. This is a year before.
Okay.
Okay. So this is when it starts getting a little bit more disturbing and dark, right? So if we fast forward to minute, it's 2:18.
Okay. Okay, wait. Is the girl in this video supposed to be like his love interest?
Yes. And there was a news person who was talking about when the body was found on the news.
Her
and
arm?
they said that her arms and her hands are still missing.
Yo, this whole situation is fucked, bro.
And now I don't know if you saw, like, so there was a sword. Like, obviously her hands got chopped off, but there was a sword that went right here.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind, right? Now I'm gonna.
What the fuck?
Now I'm gonna pull up Romantic Homicide.
Yeah.
Which, all right, this is all like a timeline, bro. This is all like a timeline. So it's like he was in love, and then obviously, maybe he started going through some sort of like relationship problems that he felt like he like had to. Oh, if she's not mine, then
like if I can't have her, nobody will.
Nobody can. Because there's also like a couple of reposts that I'm going to show a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Of him basically just showing how psychotic he actually is, right? But now onto the Romantic Homicide video. So keep in mind, she got stabbed right here, right?
Yeah.
Stabbed. Right? Romantic Homicide.
Okay. Bro, she got stabbed in the middle of her fucking chest.
Bro. Also, I believe in that music video, she's or like there's somebody getting thrown into a trunk. Yeah, bro. And now I'm going to show you even more stuff. Like, this is why everybody is basically pointing fingers at David. A lot of people are saying, oh, he's innocent, innocent to proven guilty, innocent to proven guilty.
It's like there's so much fucking evidence, so much like some even like subliminal messages that it's just like you can't ignore, bro.
It literally makes sense too. And now, obviously, people dug even more deep, paying attention to his TikTok, and a lot of his reposts were very, very weird, bro. Very weird, bro. I'm talking about like in the same context that we're like whatever I just discussed. It makes it even more weird. Look.
I feel like there's all some type of fucking ritual for some shit, bro. Too.
Yo, imagine that was his sacrifice for his career to take off.
What a fucking dumbass sacrifice, bro.
Bro, it would make sense, bro, because
What?
he uploaded Romantic Homicide on her birthday.
No way.
So it would make sense, like, oh, this is like he sold his soul, like, oh, he's basically sacrificing Celeste for his career to take off, because you guys know, like, the whole conspiracy, like, either you sell your soul or you give up somebody's soul in exchange for financial, like, freedom or fame, riches. He could have sacrificed Celeste, but look at these weird ass reposts. Okay, let me find them. Okay, I'm sorry for everything I put you through. It's like some relationship shit. It's okay. We're still young and we're still learning, right?
Okay.
Me,
if I see her talking with other dudes, her chopping up meat, like I'm gonna kill you type shit, dismember body.
Magnesium.
Me, because even the slightest things makes me jealous.
Pipette. Oh, sorry.
Me, after hearing about her past with other boys, I'm jealous utterly.
Bro, what is that?
Fucking American Psycho, Patrick Bateman.
Bro,
every guy's personal hell is watching his girlfriend defend another man to him.
I can't count on you. I should never have trusted you. What we call angry devaluation. And it alternates with there's something inherently wrong with me. Now,
all jokes aside, I think I have that, but that's a separate like, dang, yo, I'm not a fucking psychopath, guys, but bro, all the signs were there. That's why a lot of people are pointing fingers, like I said. And now even streamers, because a lot of people were like in tune with him, basically showing love to his music. He was going viral for a minute because of the whole Romantic Homicide music or song or whatever. So he was on stream with a couple of streamers, and there's even more evidence there
in the streams
leading to him.
I can't forget.
Hi,
Good
how
to
are
see
you? Celeste.
I've been chilling, just bobbing.
I want.
You heard Celeste?
Yeah.
That's one. And then the other one.
That's it, water. Yeah, that's it, water. This it, water.
That's her? This one right, this girl right here.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
What's the other girl?
I don't know. Could be like her friend, but the reason why they're saying it's her right here is because it's the same Gap hoodie that the other girl had when she went missing.
Oh, yo, it is.
So now, now everything is like, I guess, under investigation. There has been no concrete answers of who did it. People are still saying it might be a setup. No, he did it. What I believe is, I don't know. I feel like everything is pointing to him, but I don't want to be like, I don't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, somebody can be set up in this way.
But like that though?
Yeah, the fact that he's making music about it.
It'll be like mad specific on why it would be that. Like that's like a specific ass thing to do and set somebody up with.
Bro, why the fuck would he do this shit, bro?
I don't know.
So you just never know, bro. I can't get over the fact that you just never know, bro. Like I fucking listen to this motherfucker's music, bro. And I would sing it passionately, bro, not knowing like if it's actually if he actually fucking killed somebody and he was doing this weird motherfucking shit, bro, I'm gonna be pissed off, bro. Like I'm gonna be fucking annoyed because I would fucking sing his songs and shit. Like I put Abby onto the fucking music. I put you onto the music and shit. And now it's me finding out that this motherfucker's a fucking pedophile, first of all, and a fucking killer. Like,
so all this time you were singing a song that he made for like an underage girl.
Yeah, bro. Like on some like ritualistic type of shit, bro. Like I'm over here talking about, like this is what he was thinking when he was killing this person, bro. Somebody was saying, in like the comments and shit, how they've studied criminology.
Yeah.
And how that song is like a trophy to him. If it all is true, like that song is a trophy to him. Every time he sings it.
Which one? Romantic
Homicide? Because he says like, I killed you and I didn't even regret it. Like it's like him like he did it and shit. You know?
Was there any update on like how they found the body? I know it was dismembered, but it was just like arms missing and hands missing. That's it. Or?
Yeah. It was also like in a state of decomposition, so it had been there for a little while now.
What I don't get is like, why now did they come across the body and shit? I'm pretty sure that shit would have been reeking for mad long if the body was decomposing.
But maybe it wasn't that bad. Cause all right, let's really search up how long it takes for a body to start decomposing.
I don't think it's that long, bro.
Body
from the cases that we read, it doesn't take that long for.
Okay, a body decomposition time lapse shows the gradual breakdown of corpse through stages like fresh bloat, active decay, advanced decay. Fresh stage 0 to 3 days occurs immediately after death. Cells break down from within autolysis due to oxygen loss, gut bacteria, producing gases. So 0 to 3 days, there might be already a smell.
That's what I'm saying.
Bloat stage, gas builds up, causing significant bloating and swelling, particularly in abdomen. Active. Okay. 10 to 20 days.
That's still a short.
Active decay.
That's still a short amount of time, bro. Don't you think?
That is, bro. 10 to 20 days, and I'm pretty sure it was in California, right? It was in California whenever.
Yeah, and that place is fucking hot.
Hot as fuck. So, from, I guess 20 to 50 days is when it really starts like smelling bad. That's over a month. 2 months.
And she's been missing for a year without like no contact of anybody. She could have died either a little bit before they discovered her, maybe like as soon as she disappeared, or maybe months into her disappearing. It's just like you never know when. Or
and they haven't even confirmed like any like times or whatever. They whenever they found the body, they just said that it had been in the trunk or in the frunk for an extended period amount of time. Like they never said no specific like, oh yes, it has been confirmed that the body was here for at least 30 a month, 2 months.
I'm guessing.
They didn't say it.
There still has to be some type of autopsy being done, right? Because if there's no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because there's no whatchamacallit. There's no cause of death yet that I've seen, heard.
So this is fresh, bro. We're talking about 11 days ago.
Yeah, that's hella fresh.
11 days ago.
By the time this podcast comes out, or I don't know, by the time we post again next week, it's probably gonna be even more crazy updates.
Yo, and I mean the most recent thing that has happened regarding the whole case is that they went inside his house.
Oh really?
And they like took some computers and like a bag like with I guess some sort of evidence inside the bags. Oh, also I forgot to say,
what?
Another big piece of evidence is whenever they found the body, they had matching tattoos.
I think that
they had like right here written on their index finger.
And there's like a specific
as fuck, bro. Specific as fuck. David has that fucking tattoo. And also another big piece of fucking evidence. Her mom testified saying that before she went missing, she was in fact dating a boy named David.
Come on, bro. So it's like everything's pointing to him. There's no way.
And his actual name is David, bro. Like his full name is David Anthony Burke. Like that's his bro.
Bro's cooked.
Bro might be cooked.
Bro's cooked. Like there's no way. If all right. If there's some type of revelation where there's a breakthrough in the case, like, oh yes, he was here when this happened, he was framed, that's gonna be even more wild. But
because there's a crazy theory too, though. There's a crazy theory I forgot to mention.
What?
So, his manager had access to his vehicles and his house.
Okay.
So some people are saying is, what if obviously, bro David's still a weirdo because
he was with that girl underage.
With the underage girl.
Yeah.
But maybe he didn't kill her. Maybe the manager is the one who like somehow like saw that this young girl was with him.
Okay.
And he had some sort of infatuation with her, and then he decided to like basically do something bad. He took the car, and yeah, like
the manager was.
The manager is the one who.
No. Say you said infatuation. So the manager was in love with the girl. You're trying to say?
Yeah, like oh, he saw that, like she did that with him, so maybe she probably would want to do that with him too.
Nah, I don't think so. Or what if?
Theory.
What if?
And he set him up.
All right, but what about this theory? What if David, he knew what the fuck what he was doing was wrong. He saw that his career was popping, and then if people found out that he was with this girl, his career would be done. So he just had somebody kill her, try to get rid of the body, but obviously it fucking backfired, and now his career is definitely over. But maybe he killed her just to save his own career, so nobody would find out.
Like set a hit on her.
Mm-hmm. Bro, people are crazy. Like the way this shit sounds, I feel like he's crazy enough to like do some shit like that, even if like he didn't kill her.
Bro, if this is real, bro is crazy, like psychotic, bro.
Yeah,
making songs about it, like saying that you're obsessed with a 11-year-old girl.
Those 3 songs that you showed me.
Fuck no.
So the next thing I'm gonna talk about, so I feel like we all could agree that there's big ass corruption when it comes to any law enforcement. Yeah. So this is a conspiracy that turned out to be true, and it's not like some basic typical conspiracy. It's about a guy named John Lang. I don't know if that name.
I think I've heard about this before.
You think you've heard about this?
Maybe. So
there's a bunch of video evidence that's helped supports the conspiracy, which I'm gonna end up showing you guys. Of course, I'm gonna show you pictures as well. Okay. But back in 2015, in Fresno, California, there was a man named John Lang, and he was a former Marine. He began a YouTube channel called Lang Marine, and on his channel, he would go on to post at least like 17 CCTV footage videos, and it looks like it's from outside of his house. And I'm gonna show you all the videos, not all 17. Yeah. Maybe like a good chunk of it, maybe like 10 out of 17, because they're all important to the story.
Yeah.
In the first video, it's a video of this like white pickup truck that kind of pulls up slowly in front of his house, and I believe he's doing yard work. Either he's doing yard work or it's just some people doing yard work in front of his house. But it pulls up slowly, it stops for a bit, and then it just drives off. Then like 5 minutes later, it comes back, but it doesn't really drive slow. It just passes by. But it's weird the fact that
it's
passing by. And in every single video that he posts, there's a detailed description in every video, basically saying like why he's posting the video and what's going on in the video. Because if you just look at the videos, it would just look like random fucking videos. Like what's the point of these videos? But once you read the description, it's like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
What the hell?
So I'm gonna show you the videos first.
Okay.
Or the first video at least. So that's the truck, right?
Pretty sus already.
Okay, boom. So it leaves, and then you fast forward to almost the end of the video. It ends up passing by again. Same truck passes by, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Again, like I said, without knowing like the details in the description, it just looked like random videos. So what he says in the description, he believes that car, that truck, belongs to Fresno Sheriff personnel, right? Like the police, and he thinks that they're stalking him for some reason. And the reason why they're stalking him was because John was a whistleblower. So in the description, he says that from 2009 to 2013. He would post on Facebook basically exposing the Fresno police for doing a scam. So what they would do is they would go to parking lots, and I guess specifically like the ghetto areas, go to parking lots, scan people's license plates, and then see who has like violations on their name and shit. So like let's say they get a hit, they would wait for the person to come back to the car for them to leave. Follow them, stop them, act like it's just a normal like stop, like nothing too serious. Knowing that whenever like they went back to the car and then ran their plates again, they'll be able to arrest them from whatever violation they had. So it's like he believes that all this shit was for money, because we know how like the more arrests you make, the more tickets you give out, the more money you make. So that's what he was exposing on Facebook. He was also exposing it on like the news, like the local newspaper online, like making comments and shit, but nobody really took it seriously. And now I'm gonna show you the rest of the videos and shit. And again, each video gets progressively like more weird, like whatever goes on in the video and shit.
What the fuck?
So the second video, it shows a man walking a dog, and then some people say that maybe he's walking the dog just so like, cause he has a dog as well in the front yard. Maybe he's trying to get the dog more accustomed to seeing him, just so like whenever they try to go inside his house,
the dog doesn't attack him.
Exactly, because like it recognizes him. He says that the guy was standing right there for like a long time, and then it's not when he turned on, like until he turned on the lights is when like he started walking, and then he just stays there. Walks off. That's it, right? So that's that video. The third video, he claims that somebody had broken into his house and tampered with the surveillance footage, because there's a part where like there's like 20 minutes missing. Like it literally just cuts to 20 minutes, like randomly.
Oh hell no.
Let me see. Let me try to find the gap. Okay, I think it's over here. Just pay attention to the time. Boom, it cuts.
Yo.
And that's like mad random, right? So it's like it's progressively like getting more weird. And then the fourth video is one of the most well-known videos. You see a van pull up in front of his house and opens up the door, and like it looks like there's like a big ass camera pointed to the house. And from what he says, oh, it's a thermal imaging camera just so they could see if I'm inside my house. So even if it's not that, just
what the fuck?
Just imagine that being outside your house, bro.
Wait, why the fuck would the cops have access to that? There's no what?
Watch. Boom. It's like, why?
Bro, nah, that's mad fucking weird and sus. the fuck? Then they just leave like that?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Yeah, bro. So that's that, right? Then the fifth one, it shows a guy, again, walking in front of his house. It looks like he's texting someone on the phone while looking up at his house. And then just walks off, goes into a car, and then leaves. And then he believes that this is like an undercover cop. Like everybody you see in the videos that's like acting weird are like undercover cops. Gets into that black car. And then from there he just leaves.
So everything is like basically evidence of him being stalked. Like
Yeah,
somebody's stalking him.
The sixth video, there's not really that necessary to show. The seventh video, his neighbors invited him over, I guess for either like a dinner or some type of like just like catch up talk or whatever. But the thing is like he's not really close to his neighbors, but he just thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll just be nice, I'll go over. So he goes, and he says like he's there for about an hour and a half. Like he starts to feel uncomfortable, like he needs to leave. So he tries leaving, and then the neighbors start being like, no, like you can't leave, like stay, right? And then he's like,
you mean I can't leave?
And then he's like, no, like I need to leave, like stop blocking the door. He gets out. He goes to the front gate because they have a front gate to open the door before he leaves the actual like property. He goes to the front gate, and then the guy, like one of the neighbors, starts running to the gate, basically trying to block him from leaving. And he's like, move, like let me out. And he ends up jumping over the gate, and they follow him to his property
house
and shit. And like they start screaming his name out really really loud, like multiple times. And then in the description, he believes that they were screaming out my name multiple times just so like they could let the police that were inside my house know that I'm coming back inside the house. Like they were trying to like stall time so they could search through my house. And then whenever he goes back inside his house, he sees that the front door lock was tampered with, his computer and his printer was tampered with. Now all that shit is like through his statements and shit, but again, from whatever happens towards the end of the case, it seems believable, bro.
Bro, why do I feel like there's a dark?
It's gonna get dark, bro. Trust. So that's him trying to get out, or one of the neighbors, and then you're gonna eventually see him like try to like jump over the gate. Jumps over the gate. They get out the gate, basically tell him to stop, screaming out his name really really loud, tell him to get back inside. And that goes on for another like 3 minutes.
Enough time for somebody to get out.
Mm-hmm.
If they needed to.
The 8th video, I'm not gonna show because it's just cops just hanging out like in front of his house, trying to intimidate him. The 9th video is someone trying to like break into his truck. I'll show you that one because it kind of makes sense for the last video that I'm gonna show. Okay.
Where did this take place?
Fresno, California.
Shit.
Right. Now, the last video that he ever posted, it shows a carpet cleaning van. Then a guy comes out like the passenger driver's seat, starts smoking a cigarette, looks back at the house and shit. He goes back inside and leaves. He posted this video. So after he posted this video on YouTube, he will post it on Facebook, basically saying like, if there's anybody listening out there, I feel like I'm in danger. Like I feel like the police are gonna kill me. Is any time that they're gonna kill me, they're gonna come to my house and kill me. If any of my friends are listening, can you guys stay over my house? I'm scared. If you have a gun, please let me know. Goes back inside, and they dip.
Bro, what the fuck happened to this guy?
As the days went on, his Facebook posts would just become more frantic of him just asking for help.
Yeah.
And then on January 20th of 2016, his house was set on fire, and he was found dead with stab wounds to the chest and to the back. And whenever the fire department and firefighters tried to go inside the house, they saw that each door was barricaded shut from the inside. And the initial report that was given after they did his autopsy, got stabbed in his chest and the back. And then after they changed it to those stab wounds were self-inflicted, like he committed, and it just stayed like that for like a long time. And now there's weird shit regarding the carpet cleaning company, and then I guess a little bit before that. So people who that searched up that company, it didn't exist. It was like a fake company that somebody made.
What the fuck?
And previously, the Fresno had already been under fire from other situations. So there was a situation where the chief officer police, I believe that's what it is, him and then 5 other officers got arrested for drug charges. And the chief was released on bail. And then another officer confronted him, basically saying like, yo, y'all are so stupid for doing this shit. Like, why would you guys get arrested for doing this? And then that same night that he confronted the chief, that other cop was found dead near the chief's house with a single bullet to the head.
What the?
With family saying like they don't believe
that he committed suicide.
Exactly. So people are saying that, oh, the police covered this whole thing up, covered the tracks, and that's what happened to John.
The
fuck? Yeah. So the whole thing is that they were mad about him exposing the scam that they were doing, so they ended up killing him to teach him a lesson. But nobody ever listened to him, so like they thought nobody would
even
care until obviously years later, and then whenever his death came out, when people started like putting 2 and 2 together. Yeah, bro.
But did it so nothing ever happened to the cops, I'm guessing?
No, nothing. No charges were made. Everything was dropped. No cops were questioned. Nothing.
Bro,
the people that were in the video, nothing, bro.
That's fucking scary, bro.
Yeah, and again, it just shows how corrupt like the law enforcement can be, how higher power could be, bro.
Literally, they're they're the law, so they're above it sometimes.
Yeah, bro. And then some people
That's
were
so fucking scary, bro.
Some people were saying, like some people were calling him crazy and shit, but like, or like being paranoid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I'm gonna be honest, everything that you were showing me, all the videos,
it didn't seem as serious as it was, right?
Yeah, it seemed more like him being like schizophrenic, and I thought it was gonna end up being like a case where this guy kept saying that somebody was following him. Turned out that he was diagnosed schizophrenic, and then he ends up doing some crazy shit.
Nah, bro, it was being that ass. I mean, I thought that in the beginning too, but until I saw the video, the fourth video, when like they're pointing a camera at his house, like, bro, why are you pointing a camera at my house?
That definitely was weird and shit.
Yeah.
Also, like the random people who kept walking past his house
multiple times
for like no apparent reason, because like that guy that walked past his house and then came back and went into the random black car.
Oh yeah.
He literally did nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't do anything. He literally just walked past the house and that's it. Went back to the car.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no reason for him to have done that.
So again, people like his death was ruled as a suicide. So to this day, the police were never charged with anything. But there's obviously still people online who believe that the police took him out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So a couple years ago, a scary video went viral, and it was from this YouTuber named Exploring with Danny, which is basically an urban explorer who goes around exploring abandoned buildings, hospitals, asylums, and in this one specific video, he was exploring an abandoned church. And at first, it was pretty scary because obviously, like, church, churches at night, for some reason, it gives a weird, like, creepy vibe,
especially abandoned.
Exactly. So it's already scary, and he's by himself.
Okay.
And then out of nowhere, he starts hearing a cry. And then
shut the fuck up, bro.
And then he sees something, and he ends up basically running out of like the spot.
Does bro see La Llorona?
You're gonna see it right now. I believe the original video was deleted.
Okay.
The video I'm gonna show you right now is a re-upload from a random like channel.
Okay.
Hi guys, Exploring with Danny, coming back at it with hopefully another great video. Tonight I am here at a creepy location to see if any paranormal stuff is going on in this abandoned location. So guys, without further ado, let's see if this place is haunted. Let's go.
There's definitely somewhere like in Europe.
Probably, right? I don't know the exact location.
I'm gonna guess Yorkshire.
Hi guys. It's pretty late.
Just because like since I watched Simon, like I know like certain like parts over there and shit, and he sounds like somebody that would be from there.
Really?
Yeah.
A creepy church, which I found the location online. I don't know if you can get in there or not, but I'm here tonight to check it out.
Yo, that shit looks crazy.
It sure does look creepy. It's been abandoned for quite a long time.
Bro, that looks crazy.
Right guys, I have just made my way into this creepy looking church. And I cannot believe I'm on my own doing this stuff.
I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit, just so we can get to the actual.
I thought I could see a pair of eyes then.
Does he have the same flesh that we have?
Maybe.
Gotta watch out for these.
You heard that?
Yeah.
On the floor right here. I don't want to be falling through. What is this? What the hell?
You heard that?
That scared me. But there's quite a lot of pigeons in here. Guys, I am so nervous.
Or it could be a pigeon that made that noise.
Yeah, he said that a lot of the noises are coming from the pigeons.
Okay.
You see there's like pigeon shit everywhere too.
So not doing this on my own again. many of you guys would come into a place like this on your own?
Fuck no.
There's all sorts of noises in here, but I'm putting it down to the pigeons. What are up in the roof? There's quite a lot of furniture what's been left and stuff.
This is when it starts getting crazy. Watch.
Oh wow, check that over there. We've even got a christening pot right there. Just think people would have been christened here once.
Why is bro not reacting?
What the hell? It's not a pigeon.
It does not sound like no pigeon.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
What the? Nah, there's no way that's real, bro.
Hello?
There's no way that's real, bro.
Hello? Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Get me the fuck out of here!
So now a lot of people were saying the video could be fake. It could just be like somebody else dressed up as
La Llorona,
whatever that was, like Llorona, whatever. But other people are saying that the scream was just too real for him to like actually have faked it.
I don't know, bro. I feel like I could make that same screen if I wanted to.
Let us know in the comments if y'all think it's a fake video, if y'all think it's a real video. But now the next thing I'm going to show you guys is a real life video of La Llorona, and it's of a guy who is riding one of those ATVs.
Yeah.
Or like one of those cars.
Uh-huh.
That's like for off roads, and then you could hear in the background La Llorona. All right, are you guys ready?
And let me guess, this is in Mexico?
This happened in Mexico, yes.
Yo, why does everything happen in Mexico, bro? At least the cops are there. Is that the cops?
No, I think that's another one of these cars. But apparently, like, La Llorona is not just one specific entity. Because there was this guy on a podcast, and he was explaining how La Llorona is sighted in different parts of the world. And it's like, it's not the same entity. It's just manifested the same way. So it could be the same way. You see how I was explaining earlier in the video how certain emotions can manifest into like a poltergeist or like this spirit or this thing, this supernatural thing. It could be that, bro. Maybe a bunch of like grief and a bunch of sadness
creates that,
manifests into La Llorona.
Makes sense.
So let us know in the comments if y'all think that video is real. If y'all have ever had like an experience with La Llorona, let us know as well. Send us stories, guys. It's been a minute since we've had like one of the supporters tell us stories. So if y'all ever had a story, if y'all have a video, definitely send it in.
Anyways, guys, that does that does conclude. That does conclude episode 1. Bro, you're not him, buddy. You're not. That does conclude episode 166. Hope you guys enjoyed. But before we do the podcast, you already know picture shoutouts and supporter shoutouts.
All right, shout out to Dallas Jordan 23, Mezziah fine as fuck, Monica Limon, Mezziah's Pocket Monster. All right, bro. I'm kind of getting triggered at the fact that everything is Mezziah, bro. I'm about to just make you read your fucking. All right, and then don't feel bad, no sympathy shit. Don't start switching your shit to me and shit. I'm just saying, bro. Monkey D Luffy, Brianna, where you been?
What the?
Brianna, where you been at, loca? That Mom Mimi, Jasmine T, Ask for Me, Amy, Benito Camelo, Melissa.co, Zeus the Sparky, Carrie Reyes, Jason Garcia, aka Sad6, Raymond Navarro, Roxana Segura, Yari Martinez, Grace Perez, Brian Barrios, Gabe for real. Oh my gosh. Ricardo, please give me that day. Yo, fucking dog, yo. Misery.daddy, Yair Torres, Mezziah got that got. Sweaty Butts, Yogi Santiago, Josh _0103, 88 Falling, Arnulfo Mendez, Andrew Neuroid 1, Gustavo, Anita, Tita, Brianna and Marcos. Yo, I see you, bro. Shut the fuck up. Loma Maria Rico. Hold on. Leslie with the pink hair, Chiquilina Lopez, Te la Comes Toda, Anaí, Alvaro Morales, a.k.a. El Ceviche, The Throat Goat, Yola Prieto, Dominica Bucua, Jesus Chavez, Pascual Zuniga, Jose Aguilera, Jaime Arroyo Albavera, Abel Mendoza, Miguelito, Jennifer Montalongo, and
that space guy,
the one and only That Space Guy.
You forgot to say we fucking love you guys.
Oh shit, we fucking love you guys.
Shout out to the people over on YouTube. Shout out to Saul Amaya 9308. Today was my birthday. I love y'all so much. I listen to y'all every time I be working, and I really enjoy the episodes. They're my favorite, and y'all make me feel like y'all my family, like my cousins or brothers. Almost, I love y'all so much, and I hope y'all read this. And by the way, y'all really make my day and always make me go from sad to happy and make me laugh all the time. Thank y'all, and hope y'all read this. Well, shout out to you. Happy late birthday to you, because this was on September 8th. So I love you, bro. Thank you for supporting us. And yeah.
With Saul, right?
It says Saul Amaya, but I don't know if it's like Saul or Amaya.
Happy birthday, Saul Amaya. Happy birthday, bro. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Psycho Phantom. You always comment on every single episode, so shout out to you. But you said this. Let's go, another banger as always. I've been watching you guys since I was in 7th grade, and now I'm a sophomore in high school. Keep up the good work. Y'all gonna be famous one day and get huge, and be huge YouTube creators. Want to collab with you, Clan Boys for life.
Hey,
it's crazy how because I've read a lot of people say, oh yeah, like I was this age when I started watching you, and now I'm this age.
Yeah,
so it's like y'all real for sticking to however long.
Wait, how long has the podcast been going? 3-4 years?
It's gonna be next February or January. Is gonna be 4.
We've been doing a podcast for 4 years.
Over 3 years, almost 4 years. Yeah, bro. Oh my!
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, when you did that face on the recent video, that shit was like I kept laughing, bro. I was like, yo, this motherfucker looks mad dumb.
I look like the fucking video, right?
Yeah, you do.
Wait, you put it in the.
I did.
You did, yeah.
Shout out to Glizzy Chang. How is Blood not scared of the goriest murder cases in existence, but scared of sharks? No, but scared of a shark clanker.
That's what I'm saying, bro. First of all, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was rewatching that podcast and I'm like, bro, like,
how
tee up, bro.
I cannot help it, bro.
Like, bro, what the fuck are you scared of that shit?
It's not me, bro. Shout out to Jen2323. Heck yeah, 2 videos in a week. Keep them coming. Oma. Shout out to you guys. If y'all haven't watched the previous episode, go watch that video. Go give it a comment, a like, whatever. We'll see you guys next week. I don't have a. Do you have a hint for next week?
I don't. Nah. Never have a hint. Never ever. You have a hint? Never.
If you got to this point, comment down. Ghost. Comment down Ghost.
Nah. Fuck that. Comment down Shark animatronic.
Nah, comment down Shark Clanker. Shark Clanker. If you got to this point,
comment it down.
It's been your host George, aka Mezziah.
It's been your host Ricardo, aka the Ricardo.
And do not let this podcast go.
Call